Uh, yes, I am. All right, calling the zoning commission public hearing to order on December 4th at 6:31. The meeting is being recorded for transcription purposes, and the written minutes and attachments, if any, will serve as the official record of this meeting. On behalf of our virtual audience, we ask the public joining us in person to approach the podium in the event they would like to speak. They will need to announce their name and address prior to speaking. Additionally, we ask the audience to save personal conversation for after the meeting, as additional voices cause confusion for those attending virtually. Please call the roll.
Marzullo,
Here.
Fisher,
Here.
Bayless,
Excused absence.
Long,
Here.
Bialowski.
Here.
In the audience are trustee Engelmann and zoning inspector Peterlin. Is anyone attending virtually? Any trustees? No, thank you.
All right, outstanding. So we're going to start off with the public hearing. The explanation, so the public hearing is so that we can hear public comment regarding the proposed text amendments for the zoning resolution. A lot of this is stuff that is relatively minor. It's mostly information that is not necessarily grammatical so much as it is, relatively small, including the information about the, definitions of lake structure, just doing some alphabetizing and changing out the accessory buildings and structures, that kind of stuff. And once we're done with this public hearing, unfortunately, we're actually going to have to continue this public hearing. We're not going to be able to finish it this evening because we need to get the public comments from the Medina County Planning Commission, which doesn't meet until next month. And so, of course, we'll get their comments. Actually, I don't think we'll get them until February. But anyway, irrespective, we'll get their comments, and then in January, we'll be able to look through the Planning Commission's public comments, and then that'll allow us to either make a motion to forward it or change the information based on Medina County Public Commission or Planning Commission. If we decide to forward it, it goes to the trustees, and the trustees make their decision as to whether or not we should adopt the new resolution. So we're going to review, and the next step is to review and comment on the text amendment proposal. I'm going to read the notice of hearing that was distributed throughout the community. The Hinckley Township Zoning Commission will hold a public hearing to hear a public comment on the proposed zoning amendments on December 4th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. with a regular meeting to follow in the administration building located at 1410 Ridge Road, which is on the southwest corner of the intersection of State Routes 3 and 303. Subject to the hearing is as follows. To review proposed amendment AM 0024, request to the Hinckley Township zoning resolution by motion of the Township Zoning Commission as follows. Amendment request to zoning regulations, amendments to the following chapters. Chapter 3, definitions, building, lake, structure, and re-alphabetize. Chapter 4, header for section 4.17, adult use cannabis operators and medicinal marijuana. Chapter 6, section 6R 1.6 and 6R 2.6, accessory building structure regulations, items 5 and 6, and graph showing possible permitted square footage. Chapter 7.2.d, procedures for making application. Associated grammatical changes for consistent references to numbering, formatting, and page numbering. After the conclusion of this hearing, the matter will be submitted to the Hinckley Township Board of Trustees for its action and further determination. Copies of the proposed amendments will be available for public viewing from the date of this notice to the date of hearing at the zoning department located in the administration building at 1410 Ridge Road, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Information also may be found on the Hinckley website at www.hinkleytwp.org under Township News and Events titled Zoning Commission Public Hearing, December 4th, 2025. All interested parties are asked to attend the hearing. Written comments may be sent to the Hinckley Township Zoning Commission, P.O. Box 344, Hinckley, Ohio 44233. and log into www.hinkleytwp.org for virtual Zoom option to observe, listen only. All right, with all that said, I don't believe, I mean, I could be totally wrong. Are there any comments regarding the proposed text amendment that we've already touched on many, many times before we send it off to the Medina County Planning Commission?
No.
Is there anything from the public that would like to add to that discussion? Please let the record note, no one wants to say anything. With that said, as I said, we are not going to be able to move this to the trustees because we don't have the Medina County Planning Commission's comments. Would anyone like to continue this meeting to next month? And potentially we would have a public hearing prior to the zoning commission organizational meeting, which would be on January 8th.
What time?
My recommendation would be have a public hearing at 6:30.
Sorry, I thought we were gonna do organizational first because we need to have a chair and a vice chair. So
We can do that.
if we do that, I'd suggest doing a public hearing at 7. Organizational will be at 6:30.
So organizational at 6:30, then we'll go to a public hearing
Then we'll go to.
immediately following the organizational, and then a regular meeting directly following the public hearing.
Right. The only thing about it is I don't know that we can set a public hearing that is a to follow. So that's why I
So
was
let's set it
suggesting
for
at 7. So I'll make a motion to continue this public hearing until 7 PM on January 8th.
Second.
Moved by Fisher, seconded by Long. All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. All right, so then that will end the public hearing portion.
So I'll make a motion to adjourn the public hearing.
I don't know that we can adjourn it because.
Or sorry, you're right. We can continue it. Sorry.
Right.